Jack Tech Tips. Passionate about technology. YouTuber, geek, tech head, internet personality. Here you will find a variety of podcasts talking about the coolest products on the planet. From the newest smartphone to surprising gadgets and technology you never knew existed. It's all here on Jack Tech Tips.
Jump in there.
Go for it.
Geek. Internet personality.
I like the internet personality. Well, I was just trying to say, what can I put down? Because I've obviously got to create something, and I couldn't think. I kind of took bits from different bits and pasted it together. Well, that'll do.
It's brilliant. I love it.
The thing is, you have to write the script yourself. So it's like self-indulgence, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm an internet personality. Yeah. I'm a geek.
Well, I never know. If I get really high YouTube, it kind of fits in, wouldn't it?
Yeah, brilliant.
Go sound bigger than what you are.
So what are we talking about today, Jack?
Today we're going to be talking about frustrations of Facebook and social media.
Don't get me started.
So when we talk about the frustrations of losing your passwords or forgetting them.
Yeah. Neil's had a fun morning, which has got this sparked off today, haven't you?
Yeah, so I reset my computer last night because it was a bit laggy. And Jack always says, "Oh, you need to reset your computer." So that's what I did.
It was Jack's fault. It's Jack's fault.
Yeah.
He didn't phone me last night.
No. This is from past. And then it came back and said, "You changed your password a month ago, so you need to log on." And it wasn't the password that I had. So I think I've been hacked in some way, and someone's changed the password. But the other annoying thing is the email address that it's attached to. Okay, I don't use anymore because that was hacked a couple of years ago. So basically, I'm stuffed.
Well, there is supposed to be a way. I know, like when I log in, it gives you the option, obviously, send you a code, etc., to your mobile, and I've got other ways. But the frustration thing is trying to speak to a human being. If you're in your situation and you're literally like, I can't figure out how to fix this, you can't, and it goes to the support help, and it just gives you a list of potential things you might want to know. Again, it's still just a feed. It's not anyone to talk to. Jack
will tell you I'm not the technicalist of people. That's why he always comes to me when it comes to the human touch, because I don't really know a lot about tech.
I think the biggest thing, because we use Facebook a lot, and it's already already set in there. It's on your phone. Everyone uses more on your phone than you do on your PC.
Yeah.
So you kind of just forget about it. You just run with it. Years pass, and you forget, and you already changed your email address. Even when you change your email address, you don't realise what it's attached to until you kind of get to a point where Neil's going, "Oh, I haven't used that in years."
So it comes up, it says, put in your email address, and it's not the right one. And so it sends the reset password
to the email you don't use.
That's right, and you can't get onto it.
The thing is, I had that happen. Okay, so talking 20 years ago now, my email was hacked into and my eBay account, and someone sold something like 18 grand worth of fake mobile phones through my account. And I obviously had a police number, I had this case and everything, and the people that were messed over, they had crime report numbers and they were in contact with me. But I was able to get back on my Hotmail in the end by answering a few security questions, and because I was able to actually communicate with a human being back in the day. The only thing that I did lose was all my folders. They said basically you've got to look at it as I'm giving you your email back. You will see your previous emails, but you're not going to see your old folders. They would have disappeared. I can't restore them for some reason.
Do you think Mark Zuckerberg sits there and gets really frustrated because he can't talk to anyone? On his computer, he's like, I just want to talk to a human. Yeah, that's what I'm going through at the moment.
Yeah, so I'm sure there is a way sometimes of contacting it. It's just it's so hard. It's like the small print of where to find it. And it's a nightmare.
I think it's designed so that they will cut down on people phoning, because people will. I mean, when I used to work in IT a lot, and you get a lot of people forgetting their passwords, and there's a common thing. You can, well, we kind of need, if you had a common question pointing towards it, that'll get rid of all their answers, because it could be a simple process.
Yeah.
So, like for instance, Neil's forgot his password, and you're saying you've been hacked. I've never been hacked. So what passwords are you actually using? Are you using memorable passwords?
No,
one,
mine
2,
mine
3,
was
4.
Mine was, I did something stupid. It was 20 years ago. I opened a link to something that I shouldn't have done. And of course, it instantly gave them somehow access. Sometimes that can happen. So they were able to access both my Hotmail and my eBay. Since then, I have to admit, I haven't used eBay since. If I want anything off eBay, I ask a friend, can you get this on eBay for me? Because I won't go near it since.
Do you know, I've just recently gone through a password generator that generates 12 characters, but uses symbols and numbers and different kind of letters. So it's like really random. And I've gone through all my social media accounts and I've changed them all. I've made a spreadsheet of them that's off. It's not on the cloud base anywhere, so I know what they are, so more secure. And I don't use favourite names, adding dollars at the end because they say you need to change it again because you've had that for a couple of years. Because people just end up putting dollars on the end or apostrophes. Yeah. So it's still guessable, So you kind of need to make it quite strong. But have you guys used or other authentication processes like an app?
What do you mean, like with your password thing? Like, so
yeah,
where it makes up random ones?
Yeah, so
I'll just never remember it.
I'd never remember it.
But I do use passwords that are like really random for myself, and they're not based on favourite child's names and things like that.
What you do is, you get a post-it note, all right? You write the password on the post-it note and stick it next to the screen. That's the best way to do it.
People do that, don't they?
They do.
Officers do that.
I find those ones annoying where they're like, okay, you've had this same password for more than 90 days, you need to change it. I don't want to change it every 90 days.
I
I'm not going
to.
And you can never use a previous password that you've already used. So it's like, I've got to remember something else now.
Just add an extra digit on the end.
That's why you do a password generator. You only log in once, it saves it, you're
like
okay.
you say, you'd have to save it somewhere,
And also, using an Authenticate app, there's a Microsoft uses an it's called Authenticator. And I use it for my government websites as well when I log on for like the VAT and tax returns. So if you
I'm glad you said that.
Yeah.
You log onto the government website.
I was like, where's this going, Jack? Careful.
If you forget your password, or when you log in, it does actually ask for a code through your app. So you open the Authenticator app, picks a random generated number, then you just type that in. So that way you don't have to worry about remembering passwords. It's just a backup. So like for instance, your password's changed, you can't get into it. It told your email address is an old one, but also I bet your phone number is an old phone number because some people realise I've changed my number. Where to change it? I've
had the same number for 20 odd years, but I know what you mean.
The reason I thought it was set up so it would send the code to my mobile phone, but it doesn't. It sends the code to the email address that I haven't got anymore.
Did it give you an option to click on different options to send it? Because like with your phone, it will say send it to email, send me a text, send me some other way.
No,
yeah, should give
have you looked?
I'm going to have a go. I'm going to have another go. If you hear a big screen coming from the centre of Campbell, you know it hasn't worked.
But I get what you're saying. The point is when you're on the desktop version, especially, and you're like, okay, I can't do this. Support help or something. Okay, right. What's your question? Right. I type in. Okay, can't log on with email. No, this isn't anything even close. This isn't even close to what I'm asking for. I need to speak to someone.
Because
go back here.
Facebook don't have a support help. You're on that first screen where it says log in. There's nothing.
There should be, because they take money from people to be able to boost their businesses, do all sorts of support. They should have a support centre for people to be able to contact. It is frustrating when you get people contact over things that are quite generically there for in the answers. But then there's people who aren't very techie.
No, that's right. No.
And need.
They both look at me then. Yeah.
There used to be a way where, like, when you post too much regularly, they don't do it now, but when you post too much, they come back and say, please verify your account. But they don't do it as a password. They generally pick random posts and ask you, do you know what this is?
Never had that.
No, I've had it. That's old though. I don't think they do it anymore.
No.
But you used to have to then go through it. It's like, it's a pain in the ass because it's on your post like to 5. It's like, pop back up again. Sorry, you're posting too regularly. Re-authenticate yourself. Do you know what this? When was this posted? You have to kind of remember them.
The trouble is, though,
I remember that. Yeah.
I mean, being in small business, like your husband, being a small business, your business stuff is on Facebook. That's your page. That's your
Facebook and Instagram, Google, all and all of it. It's our world. It's our way of getting noticed with the business, definitely. And we have to post regularly to keep the algorithm and everything else and get noticed.
Yes. Yeah.
But what were we saying earlier? Instagram is a big thing. Like at the minute, people's pages are getting hacked, and I know people who have got small businesses. They've built up thousands of followers, and their page got hacked. I got one of those. They admitted it. They said I did a stupid thing. I got one of those messages, and a lot of people know about it now and don't get fooled for it. Hey, hun, can you help me? I've been logged out of my account. If I get you to click on this, if I send you a number, can you just tell me what the code is? Well, what you're doing is suddenly they've got access to your account. People can't then get their Instagram page back. They have to set up a new one. It's like, why? They should be able to do the thing where they go through, verify this is you, answer a few questions. We'll be able to go through, okay, yeah, we can see you've been hacked. We'll give it back. But no, I know anyone who's been hacked in that way have had to literally start all over again.
Or you have to prove, you had to go to a cybercrime specialist to get it back.
Yeah, what's this about? You've got to pay a lot of money for that or something.
Yeah, well, what happens is basically the idea is they hold your page to ransom, and they can see you've got like 5,000 pictures, you've got 10,000 followers, you use your page a lot. It's your business. So what they do is they say, well, if you send us $10,000 cryptocurrency, you can have your page back, which is what they do.
It's disgusting.
So you have to engage a cyber terrorist specialist to get your page back, and of course that costs you money, but you do eventually get it back. But it's just like an Instagram. Thank you, Mark Zuckerman again, and they just sit there going, "Can't do anything. Sorry." You know, the fact you've been with them for the past 20 years.
There is something that can be done, and I find it. I don't. It's not fair that, like I say earlier, they take plenty of money for boosting posts, for advertising. Well, then.
I mean, if you go to a shop, okay, and you buy something, and then a month later it rips or falls apart, you go back to the shop, don't you?
Yeah.
You go back to the shop. You say, okay,
shouldn't rip that quickly after having it. Yeah.
Okay, you can have a credit note, or if it's within time, you can get your money back. But the thing is, Facebook and Instagram, they don't do that. They don't do that. Once you've signed up to it, it's like it just goes out there into the ether, and that's it. It just goes rant over.
Neil's
yeah, but as you can tell, it's happened to Neil today, so he's feeling quite strong about this one right now.
It's true, because you kind of need a backup door, don't you? Really, it's like my pages. I put someone else as an admin on them, so if I lose my account and it gets deleted for some reason,
so that's why I'm getting hounded with notifications. That's why I'm the manager of these other ones now, and I'm like, oh damn it! Oh, notification! No, it's not for that. It's for Jack's.
Well, yeah, no, you kind of need a backdoor to somebody running, especially a page and stuff. But I hate people when they actually set up an actual Facebook account for a business, because then you can't share their posts because it's got those security rights. That it's designed to be a personal page.
Oh, so if they set up when you set up your own personal one and you set up a business page within that, that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right, yeah, I was going to say that's what I've done. I've done it right. I'm like, good.
Yeah, no. There's a lot of people that will sign into Facebook as their business name and then do it that way, and then you can't share nothing. They'll put a post out, because obviously security is a lot different to an actual page anyway. Page is meant to be public, yours is meant to be personal, private kind of thing. But it's still going on, because there's a lot of businesses, I'm not going to say who they are around here, that do the same.
It's so much easier though having your personal and then having your pages, because then it's all in one place. But like you say, the worst case scenario is if you get hacked, but it's all in one place. It just makes it so much easier to manage than having to log into these multiple things.
What we want to do is on the Facebook side, once we got him recovered, so got Neil recovered, we'll get you to go download the Microsoft Authentication app on it, and we'll then set your Facebook up on it. So if you end up losing your password, or you haven't changed your email address in a while, you can use the app to get back in there. So it's another way. It's another layer of authentication as well.
Thank you, Jack.
I'm curious.
Could you not have told me that yesterday?
Did you message yesterday? Did you message him last night?
No.
Oh, well, there you go then.
This morning.
I'm curious, anyone who is watching this on either YouTube or Facebook, please do leave us some comments about your experience with social media and things that drive you crazy, because I think we could definitely touch on this again. Yep. I'm sure there's a lot more. I would love people to comment and say what their pet peeves are with social media.
Definitely, yeah. So leave a comment and then we'll do a part 2.
Yeah,
that'd be fantastic, wouldn't it?
Yeah, part 2, and let you know if we'll let you know if Neil's recovered.
Yeah, that'd be quite good. Following the story. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
See you on the next one.
Hi, I'm Alex from SMJ Media Group, and I just want to say a big thank you to all our supporters that have bought us a coffee. Thank you to all the support that you've given us thus far. We've now introduced new membership options on our Buy Us a Coffee website. Being a member allows you to support us monthly, and it allows you to also publish on our many social media pages. Check out buymeacoffee.com/SMJ Media Group. We blog regularly, so you can check out what we're up to. That's buymeacoffee.com/SMJ Media Group.